Shelter in place. We're almost 2 months into it. Do you have it figured out yet? Have you got it under control where you're on autopilot doing everything right? Well, if you are, you're better than I am. I am the definition of a work in progress. The biggest thing I'm working on is mask etiquette. I know you're supposed to wear a mask when you go into a place of business. So when Catherine and I go to Safeway every Tuesday, we both have a mask on and it covers our mouth and our nose. When I go down to the 1400 and buy dinner for takeout, when I walk in there to pick it up, I've got a mask over my face and my nose. When I go out for a walk, I put a mask on when I leave the house. As I'm walking down the street, if I don't see anybody within a block or two, I kind of take the mask off or bring it down so I can breathe normally. Is that cheating? Because as soon as I get close to somebody, like within about 20 yards, I put the mask back over my face and nose. So I think I'm doing it right, but again, I'm a work in progress. So since I believe just about all of us are, because this is so unexpected and so unnatural, what we're doing, I'd like to ask all of us to treat each other with empathy. Now, many of us get confused about what empathy is. Empathy is not sympathy. We don't need to feel sorry for ourselves. Empathy is not agreement. We don't need everybody to go laissez-faire, whatever they want to do. But what I would like to see and what I would encourage is empathy, to where we understand everybody's plight the best we can. We understand that this social distancing is a phrase before February we had never heard before. So we're going to make mistakes. And I would also encourage us to empathize with people that don't agree with us on the whole concept. Now, I happen to support shelter in place. I support social distancing because I think that's the quickest way to get through this crisis. Now, there's a caveat, because I have a job that lends itself to working at home. So I've been able to get my work done. I have not missed a paycheck. The only hiccup is that a vacation that I was planning for August got canceled. There hasn't been a lot of sacrifice in my house, but there's been a lot of sacrifice in a lot of different places. So when somebody says something I disagree with, I try to empathize with them and understand their plight. Now, right now, the governor of California is getting some pushback from small business owners because they want to open their business. The first reaction is to say, hey, you've got to sacrifice like everybody else. You've got to play ball with this shelter in place. Well, I think a little empathy is in order in this situation, because in small business owners, you've got people that are in debt up to their eyeballs. They started a business, they're contributing to the economy, and they are suffering through a situation that nobody could have imagined when they were planning their business. Many of them also feel an obligation to their employees who depend on them for their paychecks. Now, empathizing with them does not agree with them. You could still say, hey, look, this is a sad situation, but the only way out of it is for you to close your business for a while. you can do that while still empathizing with someone. So this is what I encourage. I encourage us empathizing as much as we can. And now more than ever, remember what I like to say. Let's keep looking for that shining needle of common ground in that scary haystack of fear.